Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is Manifest with Sherbear time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On my channel, I teach you how to manifest heaven on earth because that is my goal for me. And because it is my goal for me, that is my goal for all of you because there is no time, distance, space, separation between anyone or anything. We are all one. We are all consciousness. So now let's get into the topic of today's video. I wanted to talk to you guys about what to do when someone is showing up in your reality the opposite of what you manifested or the unfavorable version. Okay. And so we're going to use examples. So let's say you're manifesting a boyfriend. Hi, Miles. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Well, let's say you're manifesting a boyfriend, okay? And you've been visualizing and you've been scripting and you've been just creating and manifesting this beautiful version of them where they're so charming, they're so kind, they're so supportive, they're so loving, they're choosing you, they're loving you, and they're just this perfectly conformed version. And you're doing this all with your imagination. And then maybe you run into them somewhere, or maybe you just never stop talking to them and you consistently are hanging out with them. And hi, Rebecca. Hi, Hillary. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you for coming, my love. Loves with an S at the end, plural. And then let's say they show up in your reality and they're complete opposite of that. They're still being a jerk. They're still reflecting back the old version of them that they showed to you before you knew how to consciously manifest. Well, I've said this many times, but I'll say it again. The first step is for you to realize that anything that's showing up in front of you now is always a direct reflection of your own state of consciousness. So if they're showing up how you don't want them to, one, it doesn't matter. Two, I don't want you to always go to, I'm doing something wrong. I must have shitty self-concept. They're never going to change. What am I missing? I want you to get to a point where you're always trusting in the perfect bridge of event. Maybe it's all part of your subconscious, the divine intelligence within you, perfect plan for you to get exactly what you want, not even a little bit less, exactly what you want. Hi, Karina. Maybe it's all part of your subconscious perfect plan for you to get exactly what you want for all of this to unfold in this way. This is why you have to trust in the unseen. But I want to tell you guys that your job pretty much every day is to remain in the state of consciousness that is the exact version of the man or woman that you want to be. So let's say, for some people, okay, let's say if their person shows up in their reality and they're being an a-hole, they're, being rude or not treating them how they want to be treated. Some people are so far into their manifesting journey or just naturally, some people are just this way naturally, that it doesn't skew their self-concept at all, that they can literally still have this person in their life and still be in a state of, God, I'm so chosen unconditionally. They're still head over heels in love with me. No one else compares to me. I have the love that I've always craved. While still hanging out with their person in the 3D, it doesn't bother them at all. They're like, oh, it just goes in one ear and out the other. I live in the present moment and I enjoy spending time with them, right? Now, if you can do that and you cannot be skewed and you're predominantly can still be in the state of chosen, good enough, and worthy, and it doesn't knock you off your feet, then that's fine. Continue to hang out with them with the awareness that they are you pushed out and know your worth and know who you are. But me personally, okay, I don't choose to keep people in my reality that aren't treating me the way that I want to be treated. So I'm going to tell you guys, walk you through the steps of what I do and what I will coach my clients. It's always specific based on that individual and their own state of consciousness. So I'm going to walk you through what I do when someone shows up unfavorable to me. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you guys so much for the likes. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. This is only my first chai tea of the day, surprisingly. Anyways, so I always tell you guys to get in the habit of observing your reality. So let's say someone's showing up and he's saying, I like you, but I'm just not ready for a commitment. And then maybe he's hot and cold with his communication or this, that, and the third. Okay. Well, clearly you're not going to settle for that, right? Because you're the creator of your reality. You know you don't have to. And you know that if you want a loving, loyal, happy, content, committed relationship with the person that you want, you can easily have it. So take a step back and observe the reality. And then remind yourself that in the reality where this person is committed to me, that reality already exists. So what beliefs would I have about myself? Well, the first one that comes to mind for me is men that show up in my reality are emotionally available, are the men that I like. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of men showing up and you may not want that, okay? A bunch of men that you don't like showing up, but the men that I'm romantically interested, or women that I'm romantically interested in, are emotionally available and ready for commitment with me always. I'm chosen always. I'm loved always. I'm worthy always. I already have the love that I've always wanted. And if I feel so secure and content in this relationship. And I want you to realize that these are two completely different realities. So what I do is I'll literally have to recenter myself if someone shows up unfavorably. And I'll remind myself of who I truly am, which is a soul having a temporary experience in a human body, that I am not my thoughts. That consciousness moves energy into physical form. What I'm aware of will eventually collapse into physical form. Essentially, what I expect to happen, what I observe to happen with my thoughts, will get expressed in this third dimensional plane. So I write out my beliefs and I'll tell myself the person that I love only shows up in my reality this way. And I'll have it written down, right? I usually only have to write it down one time. They only show up in my reality this way. And that's it. I don't settle for anything less than what I know I deserve. I've then chosen the state that outlines exactly who I am and exactly what I expect or assume to happen. And when someone shows up in my reality less than, I don't have to entertain it, and I don't. Okay. Now, I'm not doing this, and I suggest that we're not doing this from a place of, I'm going to teach him or her a lesson. How dare they? If I ignore them for 30 days, like a lot of dating coaches will say, then they're going to conform or then they're going to change. No. We don't play games. We are secure, confident men or women in our reality that know that we are choosing the state that we want to live in, and we expect and know that everyone in our reality will reflect all of that back to us. Okay? So that being said, when someone shows up, and let's say that they are still treating you like a friends with benefits thing, but you've been manifesting the relationship, you don't have to answer and you don't have to see them, and it will not skew or mess up your manifestation. It's the mindset that you're leading with. You're not leading with a mindset of, like I said, playing games or teaching them a lesson. You're leading with a mindset of, this is who I am. I've set my standards. I've set my assumptions. I have set what I'm going to observe in my reality. And if I'm observing someone who's emotionally available and ready for a relationship with me always when I want them and I'm choosing them, right? The person that I want, and they're not showing up, there's no urgency. I don't have to respond. I don't have to put myself in a situation that's going to skew my own self-concept. I can promise you, because I have done it, okay? This is what got me off the hamster wheel and got the person to show up in my reality conformed. Because I wasn't doing it from a place of playing games. I was doing it from a place of, I know that they already are this person, and I know that I already am this person, or whatever. It doesn't have to be a person. It goes for the way that all things are manifested. Jobs, relationships, vacations, friend groups, all of the above. Okay? Oh my God, my pretty's in here today, right? We don't do that manipulative games, and we're confident and secure. Exactly. Hi, Diana. Hi, Hillary. Hillary, you're off the hamster wheel, my lovey. And I have a lot of my group coaching girls in here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Anyways, I've done it. And again, it's with the mindset of, I'm choosing because I can choose. That's actually how this whole reality has always worked, always has, always will, and never will be, right? As creation is finished. We just didn't know, right? That's what all of the new thought teachers are spreading this truth, spreading this knowledge. This is actually how the reality works. What I expect, also known as assume, is going to get expressed. And if I assume, right, and then of course, I've said this before, you change the story attached to that person as well, right? You set your standards for your new reality. And if you have a person in mind that you love, you say, and of course, Jason shows up and he's ready for a relationship with me. Of course, Jason shows me every day how much he loves me and makes me feel special, right? But at the basis of it, you've already set your standards and you don't settle for less. You're not ignoring them. Okay. You can respond, you can be polite, but you don't have to engage in any behavior or activities in the 3D or see them if they're going to trigger you and they're still not showing up as the new version. There's no rush. It will still manifest. Just trust in the unseen. Assume you already are the man or woman that you in actuality are in another reality, as everything already exists. How you shift into that reality is choosing to persist in that state. Set your standards, okay? On that note, I am going to go. This is a quick live because I have things to do today. But happy Sunday. I hope you guys all enjoy your Sunday. You guys are amazing. You guys are my everythings. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because on this channel, we manifest heaven on earth. That's what we are all on this planet Earth to experience, to live life and love fully. If you guys want coaching with me, quantumleapdream.com. If you want to join my group coaching, I do have a wait list. It is linked in the description bio below, as well as all of my social media and contact. I love you guys.